Having at least 1,000 followers will help you to have a bigger exposure and bigger conversion rates for your product. So let's say you have a product, you're really good at something, and you're gonna offer to people, and that's exactly what you're gonna do. Just pay attention, because what I'm gonna about to tell you is so valuable. So let's say you have a page, you have your followers, and you have your audience. What you want to do is go in your following list and look for people that are more sustainable of purchasing your product. How I'm gonna know that? So let's say you offering a product of a coaching for family. So if you go in your followers and you find, I don't know, Brianna 2018, and her bio says mama for wife, happiness, wealth, I don't know. That's a very qualified type of person to purchase your product. That's your target audience if you're coaching. If you want to give a life-changing perspective to someone, because if you have a business, you need to have one thing in mind, and you need to ask yourself, and you need to have that answer: how I'm gonna change someone's life, how what I'm gonna offer is gonna change for the best, how their investment's gonna pay off for what I have to offer. And that's so extremely important. So write it down, the product that you want to sell, and write it down, the three main things that you're going to change in someone's life. That's gonna be so valuable when you do your offer. So that's the number one thing. How you gonna cause an impact to someone's life. With that being said, you can use your stories. Right now, it's time to create your stories. And what I'm about to show you right now is gonna help you to make money. Right after you watch this class, you're ready to make money. It doesn't matter if you have 10K followers on Instagram. It doesn't matter if you have 1,000 followers on Instagram. It doesn't matter if you have 2,000. You're going to have an offer, and you're going to sell. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are you gonna do in your stories? You're gonna do 5 stories. The first story, you're gonna do what I call get distracted. You're gonna distract your audience for your first stories, and you're gonna ask them, how I know you're ready to buy my product. And then you're gonna put a survey, and they're gonna say, yes, I'm ready, or no, I'm not ready, or the third option, I'm not sure. So that's the first thing you want to ask them. Are you guys ready for my offer? And please make sure that's going to be an offer, and make sure to say it's not going to last for a long time, so you have an offer and you have a scarcity. I said one story, but you can divide that in 2 stories. I'll do 2 stories to just start it. The first one, you need to get their attention. I don't care what you're going to say, you need to get their attention. And you need to show them that it's an offer, it's about to come, and that they're not going to last forever. Then you ask them, then you say, I know I never talked to you guys, but I have something you guys don't want to miss it. And then you put a survey. Please show me, and no, I'm not interested, or maybe. You always have to give 3 options to them, because the first and the maybe are potential clients that are going to close. The no, I wouldn't diverge my attention to those people. So the focus is on the yes, on the maybe, because the maybe we can break that objection later on. So the next stories is gonna be you telling the price of your product. Because why am I saying you need to tell the price up front? Because it's going to be a way of filtering the ones that are going to buy. Because if you use your product and you don't know how much you're going to charge, that's a problem. You need to know exactly the price, and you need to know who's going to buy, so you can talk to them. And in the survey, let's say you're selling a high-ticket coaching program. You're just going to put, are you guys interested in purchase if I offer this for a limit number of slots? The survey will say, yes, I'll pay, and then you put your price. Second option, no, I can't afford. And the third is maybe if it was less expensive. The next stories is gonna be about you telling them, please vote only if you make sure that you're going to buy it. Because it's the way of guarantee that you're not gonna waste your time with the people that are not actually going to buy. So with the people you going back and you're gonna see your survey. With the people that vote yes, I'll buy it, are gonna be the first ones that you're gonna put all your attention to it. You're gonna reach out to them and you're gonna say, hey, how are you? You're not going to do a huge essay on the direction. You're not gonna do anything. You're just gonna ask, hey, how are you? And then they're gonna say, yes, I'm fine, how are you? And they're probably gonna say, oh, I don't wanna talk to you, or like, leave me alone. 95% of the ones are gonna say, leave me alone. Because most people, they vote for in a compulsive reaction. So let's focus on the people that are gonna respond to your first interaction. Once they say, hey, how are you? I'm good, whatever. You're gonna say, I have an offer you don't wanna miss. And then they're gonna say, okay, let me hear it. And then you're gonna give your offer because they already vote yes. You halfway there. You 78% there. You already have some sort of guarantee that they can be a potentially client for you. And then once they say, okay, let me hear. Once they respond your interaction, you're gonna say, I would love to hop you on a call with you to understand more what you're looking for. And then you probably wonder why they will get on a call with me, because you're gonna offer something that I call lead magnet. You're gonna offer something in return for their time. So let's say they wanna like get on a call with you. People are more potentially acceptable to get on a call with someone that if they have something in return. Here's what I would say was my first interaction. Hey, I would love to hop on a call with you. I would love to have your time. In exchange, you'll get I don't know, a $10 gift card on Starbucks. And if you're not happy with my product, unless at least you have some coffee in your bloodstream. So that's a really good option, because you asking for the time return for a coffee or something like that. It doesn't need to be a coffee. I'm just giving you an example that you could use that I've done in the past and really works out, because who doesn't love coffee? The second way that I would do it is just to have them instead of saying, hey, how are you? I'll go to the point. I'll say, hey, I have an offer, you don't want to miss it. And then from there, you just give your offer right off the bat. But that's the second option of a sales script you can use. But I'd rather use the first one to have them as a magnet for the call with you. Once you get on a call, I'm going to give you exactly the blueprints that I use to close my clients. And that's one of the things I never really talked about it, and I'm going to show it to you guys. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to get on a Zoom call with them, and then you're going to do the first step. It's something that I call lead temperature. You're going to feel how hot the client is to buy your product. If you feel they're really excited, you're going to realize by the tone of their voice. You're going to realize if they're asking a lot of questions. You're going to just realize how well they know about you. Because if they follow the page, they'll know like something about the page. If the client's talking so much, that means they're more like hot. And that you're going to spend more time with them in the call to talk to about that. You're going to hear their problems. They're not going to talk about you. Only the things they're asked. And then that's the first step. I like to call lead temperature, where you're going to feel how hot the client is. Once you're done with that step, you see the excitement of the voice, you see how they're ready to take action and how ready they are to purchase your product. You're going to go to the second step, what I call the presentation. That's where you're gonna sell your fish. That's when you're gonna show all you acquire, all you know, all your knowledge, everything you have on a PowerPoint. I use other types of presentations, but PowerPoint for the beginners are the best.